Curry after missing 11 games. The Warriors 17-4 at home this season, giving a championship ring to Damian Lee in his first game back. Draymond Green finding Steph Curry. Warriors looking real strong early. Then Klay Thompson, he's been on fire lately. Pull up three in transition. And then Candace, here come the Suns.
Yeah, Damian Lee said he circled this game on the calendar, and you could tell in that first half, 14 in the first half.
Dwayne Washington, he's been on fire lately as well. And then Jamal, you've been impressed with Mikal Bridges.
Good defense leading the offense. Nice move. He took the lead tonight. He was ready to go.
Suns up 14 at halftime, and you're wondering, are the Warriors going to make a comeback? But hold on, Mikal Bridges for the three, missed the free throw. Then Warriors miss, Suns still. Bridges. Now they're up 27. Steph and the Warriors trying to mount a huge rally. Steph, screen. SHAQ yells out, no way. Yes way.
You know, they tried to turn that switch. Me and Jamal had this conversation earlier. I think the Golden State may be coasting and feel they could hit that switch anytime they tried to hit it, but Phoenix remained tough and was able to win the game.
Kogi there, this was a huge putback by Dario Saric, able to hold on. Phoenix holds on to win 125-113. Phoenix hadn't scored over 100 points the last 4 games, puts up 125 tonight. They're back to 500, snapping a season-long 6-game losing streak. And get this, they are now 3-0 versus the Warriors this season. Temper started to mount. Andre Iguodala ejected 2 games ago. It was Klay Thompson being ejected against the Suns. What do we take from this? I know it's the first game back from Steph, but is there a bigger picture here?
We hope so. I mean, for basketball fans, basketball is better when the Warriors are good. They proved that last year. It kind of galvanized everybody. The thing that's interesting is they're trying to hit that switch, and they showed in spurts they could still hit it, but we're hoping and trusting they can hit it when it matters. And I think these next 15 to 20 games will tell a lot about the Warriors and where their season will be going.
Damian Lee, season-high 22 points. Dwayne Washington, first time in his career, he goes back-to-back 20 points or more. What does this do? You talk about galvanizing the Warriors. What about galvanizing the Suns with all their stars being out?
Yeah, like I said, 1-9 in their last 10. And, you know, I will say this, and I think injuries can either help a team in terms down the stretch, because you have guys that are being put in situations that aren't normally there. And a lot of times last year in the playoffs, we saw them deny Devin Booker the ball. We saw them deny Chris Paul the ball, and they allowed DeAndre Ayton in the middle of the floor to make plays. And we saw guys down the stretch in the fourth quarter have trouble bringing the ball up. So I think the biggest thing is, yes, they hit shots. Bridges did a good job. Lee stepped up. But what are they going to do when they take the ball out of those two guys' hands? Because that's what happened in the playoffs both years. Right. And so I think that's the biggest question. And, you know, Phoenix obviously can capitalize. They got a big win at Golden State. This was definitely a necessary win.
Yeah, before this on the road, they were 6-14, and they now move to 3-10 without Devin Booker. Really quick, there are very few players in the NBA today that get you excited. Steph still does it for you. Even when he goes 5 of 15 from 3, he still leaves you shaking his head. It's still a joy to watch.
Because, you know, we always have great conversations in the back, and Steph is in a category with only a few people. Maybe Ray Allen, maybe a Reggie Miller and him. That's the best shooter ever. And when he releases the ball, sometimes I'm like, there's no way he's going to make that shot. And a lot of the time it goes in. So in my opinion, he's definitely the best shooter in the game. It's my favorite player because I've never seen it before. I've seen it in spurts. I went to college with a guy named Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. He had the quick release, and he would go off like that. Then, of course, he went to the pros, and, you know, we all know what happened there. But, you know, Steph Curry has been doing it. But after year 3, he's been, you know, more consistent, and he's been shooting. So he definitely gets me excited, my favorite player. But at some point this year, they're going to have to play with the same intensity to get back. I think right now they're still coasting, and they try to hit the switch. I think they underestimated this team tonight.
Definitely.
If you look at the scouting report, last 10 games, 1-9, Book's not playing, CP3 not playing. We can probably take this team. Yeah, Ayton wasn't playing, so, you know, Phoenix searching for a win, searching for a win, came out and played hard. And Golden State tried to turn it on at times, but
SHAQ, how hard is that when you're coming off a championship? I mean, like, you three-peated. So it's hard. Like, Golden State has been that team for 6, 7, 8 years. And so how hard is it to
Always have the target.
always have the target on your back and always play until the end of June?
Believe it or not, it gets boring. It gets boring. Like, how many times I got to go to the finals? How many times I got to win? How many times I got to, prove? Like, 2 years ago, they were terrible. Everybody blew them off. They came back last year. They was, okay, all right.
They had an edge.
Won it again.
chip,
They had an edge. They won it again. So
Especially regular season.
I still think that they believe that they don't need home court advantage. We know that when we get our guys back healthy and everybody's playing good, and Steve has his rotations locked in, and all the young guys have experience now. We're going to have a week off and we're going to focus. That's when they really flip the switch. I think they believe they can win and make another run at it.
I agree with Shaq. I feel like they think at their best, they're better than whoever else is out there at their best. And that's the switch I think they know they can hit. They've proven it, and at the right time, I believe they'll hit it as well.
That's all fine and dandy. I'm just looking at numbers. They're 3-16 on the road. They're the worst road team in the NBA. But I think as a basketball fan, what I hope we got tonight was the Warriors in the second half starting to click to make that run, and Phoenix maybe getting some hope, because we need both of these teams to be good in the West. Because lately it's been shocking. What are you seeing from the standings?
Because they're still in 7th. Well, maybe go to 8th tonight, but they're still in it. So
In the mix.
Oh, the West is wide open.
Yeah.
Speaking of